Let me say, first of all, I think it's clear that this one bill, nor any package of bills, can completely erase gun violence from our community. But I think this is a reasonable step that shows that we're even serious.
The notion that this won't fix everything is absolutely true. We are not going to pass this ordinance and suddenly have no gun violence in our community. I think we all recognize that. We create regulations that are trying to set what we believe the community values and community standards should be. And then we do our best to create those community norms. And that's what we're trying to do here.
It's just a background check. And, you know, people are saying that's not going to prevent criminals from getting guns. Eventually it will.
Would the background checks, though, if somebody wanted to kill themselves, would a background check stop that?
Not in every case, certainly. That's not what perhaps.
And if we have universal background checks, we will still, it won't end gun violence.
If we have an assault weapons ban today, does that mean that no one will ever be killed again by an AK-47, an AR-15, whatever? No. Because they will still be in our society and in our communities. People will still be able to possess them and use them. So this ban that we want to introduce, it's not necessarily going to keep us safe.
Now this law, like any other law, will not be perfect. Law enforcement will not be able to police every single transaction. Some criminals are still going to get guns. There will still be gun violence.
This bill or any package of bills by itself is not going to solve the problem of gun violence. But to me, that doesn't mean that we should let a loophole remain.
You gotta explain gun-free zones. People always say, what's the thing with gun-free zones? Criminals aren't gonna, say, oh, there's a piece of paper, can't bring my gun here. Everyone knows that, of course. The issue with gun-free zones is it gives police officers, law enforcement, the right to be able to do different things if they see someone coming in with a weapon in a gun-free zone. That's all it is. It of course doesn't prevent criminals from coming in there. That's not the case. That's not the point of a gun-free zone.
Police officers deal with people who find ways to circumvent our laws. In this case, the background check law was established to try to keep firearms out of the hands of felons, abusers, and individuals with serious mental illness. Let me also state that imposing this loophole will not solve all the problems associated with gun violence.
Please do your part as elected leaders and pass Senate Bill 1551, which will require background checks. This will not stop all suicides or youth shootings, though it will help us gain traction in reducing the crime and murders that we hear about on a daily basis in our sweet old part of the good old USA.